What up guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking about the big fight that's taking place next weekend at the Manchester Arena. You've got the World Super Series, the semi-final of Chris EUBANK Jr., who's got a record of 126, lost 1, 20 KOs, defending his IBO super middleweight title against George Groves, who's got a record of 127, lost 3, 20 KOs. George Groves will be putting his WBA super middleweight title on the line as well. It's a great competition, great fights have been so far in the tournament. I'm really looking forward to this one. I'm just going to break it down on how I see this fight going. Genuinely, when I first started, I thought it was going to be a 50-50 fight in general. But just looking at boundaries and how Chris EUBANK Jr. has improved since he lost to Billy Joe Saunders, he's come in boundaries and he's just leaped forward, and every fight that he's had, he's looked impressive in. George Groves obviously proven he's fought Carl Froch, fought Buddy Jack. He's been in there with the big guns, and yeah, he has lost, but he showed that he's got the power to stun a lot of people. But in general, I feel that Chris EUBANK Jr. just feels that I feel he's a bit more fresher. The only problem I have with George Groves is George Groves can outbox a person, that's 100% true. But the only thing where he lacks on is he always seems to go on the ropes and lets the guys come at him. You saw it in the Jamie Cox fight as well. He let Jamie Cox unleash on him with them body shots, even though he caught him with that counter and dropped him with a body shot. But he seems to wait on the ropes. Now that's going to fall in favour of Chris EUBANK Jr. because EUBANK Jr. throws a lot of combinations, a lot of punches, and that's the thing. His engine, his work rate is amazing. Them uppercuts, I can see him getting George Groves on the ropes, but George Groves waiting on the ropes, and EUBANK Jr. just unleashing those ferocious uppercuts and those hooks that he throws. I could see that happening. The flip side to it as well is EUBANK Jr. can get outboxed. Billy Joe Saunders saw that as well, showed that if you don't trade with EUBANK Jr., then he can't really hit you as much. But I feel George Groves is going to be keeping a very good game plan. Both of them will go for the attack, but I can only see one winner in this fight, and I feel it. I'm leaning towards EUBANK Jr. because of what I've just said. I feel that George Groves is going to be waiting on the ropes too much, and EUBANK Jr. is just going to unleash with those ferocious body shots and the ferocious uppercuts that he throws on the hooks, and his combination punches is amazing. You got to see his work rate in general. That's the advantage he's got. He's got a lot of speed when it comes to that. And like I said, George Groves is proven he's been there with the best, but I just feel a bit more like he's had a lot of hard fights as well, George Groves, a lot of bruises. He's had a lot of, even Martin Murray fight was a tough one as well, even though he won it. But I just feel he's, I feel that EUBANK Jr. is just a bit more fresher and a bit more cuter in the sense of what he's going to do. I think it's going to be a great night of boxing. I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait. I think Manchester's up there again. It's a big fighting capital, fighting city really. But in general, I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. What I also feel as well is the fact that with EUBANK Jr., you got to look at his advantages that he's got in this fight as well. The only problem with George Groves is he seems to, the Buddy Jack showed in that fight as well, he showed it that he'll stick to a game plan where he's throwing his jab, he's got a ferocious jab and he's got power. But the only problem you have is, like I said, he seems to get, it's a bit like similar to the James DeGale against Caleb Trox. He could have won that fight by just outboxing him, but instead he waited on the ropes and he let Caleb Trox unleash on the power shots on him. It's very similar with George Groves as well. Jamie Cox fight. Jamie Cox he's nothing like EUBANK Jr., but Jamie Cox came rushing with that style where, which he has got that style where, he's a come forward fighter and he'll be slipping shots and throwing them shots. And I just saw how George Groves was just waiting on the ropes. It wasn't the best performance from George Groves, but, I can just see one winner in my eyes, and that's EUBANK Jr. I do like George Groves a lot, and I like EUBANK Jr. It's a great fight. But like I said, when I started, I thought it was going to be a 50-50, but I'm just going with what my gut feeling says, and that's going to be EUBANK Jr. taking this, possibly by decision. Well, actually, if it goes by decision, then yeah, but I feel he might end up stopping George Groves, but I don't know. It's going to be an intense fight, and I really can't wait for this fight. But I can only see one winner, like I said, and that's EUBANK Jr. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of the fight. Are you pumped up and hyped how I am about this fight? I really can't wait. I hope you guys are as well excited about it. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube page, subscribe and write a comment. Triple B Boxing TV. Thank you.